people. So I'm here with another motivational video. I am here to talk about you. I talk about you all the time, and it's because I love you. So here's a scenario. You guys have to understand, and I just posted a picture on Facebook this morning about being stronger than you are, than you think that you are, and all these other things. There is really nothing special about me. I'm being completely honest. The only thing that I've done is I've followed what I learned. I really didn't want to be sick anymore. I listened to everything that I was told and did my research, and I took responsibility for my past. So I don't blame anything on the way that I was brought up. I was brought up in not an ideal situation, and I have no regrets. I am very happy. Whatever my relationship is, I have a very good relationship with my mom, with my family. I don't know if you want to call it a relationship with my father. I don't really have one. But I'm glad it all happened. I'm glad he did all the things that he did to me. I'm glad I grew up in the situation that I did, and I'm not going to get into detail about that because it made me who I am today. It made me make the decisions that I made. It made me have my complete breakdown and then listen to everything that I was taught while I was in the hospital and when I got out. And then I spent every minute learning and following what I was taught in reference to, I did my positive affirmations every day. I worked 7 days a week because I needed to keep myself busy, because that is a coping skill, which is what I teach people about. Even on Sunday, you need to make yourself busy. And then when I wasn't working, I was at the bookstore, and I was just reading and reading and reading and putting things down and figuring out what was going to work for me. And I mastered it. And it was a lot of hard work. I made a lot of decisions based on what happened to me in my past, but I took responsibility for it. I'm not going to say I can't have a good life because I grew up like this. Or back in the day, I used to say that I never wanted to have kids because I was petrified. What am I going to teach my kid when I felt like I just had to survive when I was a kid? And I don't feel that way anymore. Like I took responsibility for my past, and I'm not blaming anything. I'm actually grateful for everything that happened. So every one of you, you might not see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it's there. Right now you might be in the crappy situation. You might be where I was 12 years ago, but you have to have faith that you will get out of it. And then you have to stop thinking about what got you there. Like, you do need to acknowledge it because you need to learn from it and realize it. So I did need to confront my issues that I had, realize that my eating disorder control issues was where they came from and why they were happening, and then move on and do something about it instead of continuing to marinate in it. Oh my God, I'm like this because of this. Whatever. I have the world's worst memory. I mean, there are a lot of things about my past I can't remember. But you would never know it because I do something about it. I have Post-its all, one right there, and I have them in my car, in my studio, in the top drawer. So if I'm in session, I remember I have to do something, write it down. Right next to my alarm clock in my room. So I'll never forget something. If I think I don't want to remember, I don't want to forget it, I save it in my phone. So everybody out there that's like, I have this, I have that, I have this, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm happy I have Crohn's disease, because if I didn't and I wasn't allergic to all the things that I was allergic to, I would probably be overweight like I was before I found out that I had it. Because this isn't something I've always had. They said it could be genetics, and my mom does have, IBS, but she doesn't have Crohn's disease. And then it's just life and my stressful situation probably that made it worse and then got me sicker and sicker. But I'm glad. I really am glad. I'm glad that I'm allergic to peanut butter, because I would eat an entire jar of peanut butter with carrots. I used to love to do that. I'm glad that I can't eat, Frosties and stuff like that, because I would eat all those things that I used to eat when I was in high school. And I used to be overweight. And I used to be underweight, but whatever. So this video is to teach you guys all that you all can be better. I posted a picture like I do every single morning, not at all to be vain, just because today might be the day that you need to see my picture that I got up this morning. I don't do it so that I can show off pictures. I do it so I can show people that I'm in shape all year round. I don't compete. I do it for my health, my family, my clients, everything. That's why I do it. I have abs not because there's some secret ab exercise, or I do it because I never cheat. My son, the day before my son was born, I had a California roll, and that I consider a cheat. And that is the last time I cheated. June 13th of 2008. Literally, I eat the exact same thing every day. If I splurge, it's on sashimi. Not even rice, because I can't eat rice. So, and you guys all know how I feel that cheats don't make any sense to me. So I forgot where I was going with this. So I posted a picture of myself, and somebody made a comment, damn, I have to step up my game. You want to know what I said back to them? Yes, so do I. Because we all have to step up our game. We all can be better. There is no limit. Like, you could always be a little bit better, a little bit stronger, a little bit faster, a little bit tighter, a little bit anything. And there's no getting complacent. And even when you do decide, this is it, this is what I want to look like and I'm happy with it, it doesn't mean that the work stops either. You have to maintain it. And that's just as hard. I had a guy, and there was a funny picture of a comedian that says, I can't stand those people in the gym that are in shape. And I'm like, what are you still doing here? There was a guy that came up to me when I was working out one day, and he's like, "What?" He's like, "Can I ask you a question?" And he's like, "Why do you work out so hard?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, you look like you're at like a goal." He didn't say it like that. He's like, "You look like you're where you want to be." And then I was like, "Yeah, so?" And I was like, you still have to work hard to maintain it. You don't just get to then lay on the couch and eat bonbons and you can maintain it. No, you still have to work hard. It's just as hard. There's different kind of mental focus. You have to keep challenging yourself. But again, as I said, I'm not special. It just took, you guys are getting to know the person that, or knowing the person that has mastered it. You didn't get the opportunity to see me 12 years ago when I was sick, and the 7 years before I moved to California, and then finally, really even 2 years when I was here. Then when I became a fitness manager, and I really honestly think that I've really truly mastered it over the past 4.5 years, or 4 years, like right before I decided to, my husband and I decided to open up our own business. And then we had the opportunity to like really just focus on you guys. And then when I started, we started a website, and we started making videos, and, you know, having the world and YouTube. I knew what YouTube was, but I never knew like I could do this stuff and then touch the world. Have friends on Facebook that are in everywhere, and they're getting motivated by me. Like, I need you guys. I need it. I say it all the time. I am nothing without you. Before, when I had nobody, when I just had me, and even just the people at Bally's or at New York Sports Club when I was a fitness manager or whatnot, that was enough for me. But this, you have no idea. This is the best I've ever been, and it's because of you guys. And so we all have to find our coping skill. We can all be better. We all can stop marinating in our past and stop feeling sorry for ourselves and stop saying, I'm too old, I'm too this, I'm too that. I don't care. I've done everything for all different types of people. We've helped people with fused spines, people that the doctors told them they would never jump, run, do push-ups, horrible car accidents. I trained an 81-year-old client. I still to this day have a 71-year-old client that I've trained through shoulder surgery. I have a 50, most of my clients are like in their late 40s, early 50s. All 100% seeing results. So everybody out there that's like, I can't do it because of my age, boo-hoo. Because you can. It doesn't matter. Menopause, age, slow down metabolism. I don't believe in all that garbage. I truly don't believe in metabolic damage. I believe there is recovery from that. I know that there's a lot of hype out there about how people that do competitions and stuff like that, that they have metabolic damage and they can't recover from that. I don't believe in that. It's just about truly mastering you, getting down to the science of your body, you know? I don't believe in a lot of things. I mean, I have a hypothyroid. I should be overweight. Boo-hoo, not on any medication. I have Crohn's disease, and I shouldn't be able to hold on to this amount of muscle. Colitis. You know, I have all these issues with my feet. I shouldn't be able to run. I have fasciitis. I have issues with my hip. I shouldn't be able to do jiu-jitsu. I shouldn't be flexible. I shouldn't. Blah, blah. I say I can, and I will do everything in my damn power to do it. I don't care how long it takes me. I don't care if I wasn't doing something that I was told that I couldn't do. Women shouldn't be able to do pull-ups. If I wasn't able to, which I can, if I wasn't able to, you bet your sweet butt right now, after I got off this video, I would be going to practice doing my pull-ups because I don't believe that I can't do anything. You all have to learn how to believe that about yourself. Every one of you. No matter what age, shape, size, anything. Nothing should hold you back. I will leave you with that because I am famished. And I have got to go eat. And I have to go take a shower. And I have to go train my beautiful clients. And then the rest of my day. So I love you. I love you. I love you more than I could possibly ever express in words because I need you. You like my Dr. Seussian socks? And I have 2 different colors, actually. Okay, so bye.